Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new to this channel, my name is Maitri and I make videos about nursing in Canada, general life in Canada and student life in Canada. So as you all know from the title, today's video's topic is PSW. Now what is PSW and what it stands for, what is the timeline for the course, and what are the documents you need for the job. Everything you will know in this video. So without further delay, let's dig into it. First of all, PSW stands for Personal Support Worker. That means a person who helps the person in need for daily activities such as walking, bathing, cleaning, turning, and doing some extra chores. So the personal support worker play a vital role in healthcare industry and they help the patient in care and comfort. And let me tell you, the pay is pretty good too. So if you want to be personal support worker in Canada, then you need to watch this video until the end. Now I think you have a little bit idea about PSW. The next question is, who can apply to PSW? So to work as a PSW, a person needs a certificate which is 8-month course from a private or public colleges in Canada. Now if you are an international nurse, if you are international physiotherapist, or if you are a dentist, and if you are moving to Canada, then you have a chance to work as a PSW too. But hospitals and long-term care directly don't hire PSW without the certificate. So some agencies are accepting internationally educated nurses, physiotherapists or dentists to work as PSW. Or if you want to work here and study PSW, then it is 8-month course as I said earlier. But now because the Ontario government is in need of a lot of PSWs, they have made it accelerated course and now it is 6 months course. And if you are a permanent resident in Ontario, then it might be free for you because Ontario government is offering a lot of people free PSW course. Don't miss the chance. Now the next is, where can you work as a PSW? So as I said earlier, everyone who is disabled or who needs help needs PSW. So a PSW can work in a hospital, in a long-term care, in a home care and in a shelter as well. The pay might be different in every place, but we'll talk about that more in the upcoming part. Now the next is, what kind of document you need if you want to work as PSW. So there are few. The first is vulnerable sector check. Now you can done it online or you can do it by going any nearby police station, and there is a fees for that as well. The second is TB test. So it is 2-step TB test which you can done by any nearby small clinic. Now it takes up to 10 to 15 days to be done. So I would say whenever you are coming here, just start this in your initial day. The next is immunization test. So if you have an immunization record, then it should be okay. But if you don't have it, then you can go to nearby clinic and ask them for immunization test. And it's a simple blood test and the report will tell you that if you are immunized with all the vaccines or no. And if you are not, then you need to get vaccinated before you start working as a PSW. Now, the next question is, how much can a PSW earn? Well, it depends. If you are working in a hospital, in agency or home care, usually agencies pay more. In a hospital, usual pay rate is $24 to $26, and then as per your experience, it can increase every year. If you are working home care, then it can be less. But if you are working from agency, then sometimes it's up to $30 to $35 an hour. So it depends on the area and what kind of healthcare facility you are working. Now the next is, how long is the shift time for PSW? So again, it depends on what kind of healthcare sector you are working. In the hospital, it is usually 8 to 12 hours shift, and it can be day and night as well. If you are working home care, then it can be 1 hour, 2 hour, and also 4-hour shifts and 12 hour as well. And long-term care, it's mostly 8-hour shift. It can be morning, evening and night. Now the next is, what is patient ratio for PSW? So if you are working in a hospital, then it can be 15 patients for one PSW. If you are working in a long-term care, then it can be 10 to 12 patients for one PSW. And if you're working home care, then it can be one patient for each PSW. So I personally have home care experience. When I applied, hospitals were not accepting international nurses without a PSW certificate here, and of course I didn't have a certificate. So I got my job like that, and I worked home care. I personally had one patient experience. So I have had 12-hour shift every fixed days in the week, and I was taking care of one patient. I hope this video is helpful to you. If it is, please give a like and subscribe to this channel. It means a lot. And if you have any more doubts about personal support worker, or if you want me to make any such videos, please comment down below. I will try best of my knowledge to answer your questions, and I'll see you in my next video. Until my next video, keep loving and keep smiling.